Fabulae 29, 1-3. Post Pacos Dies, that's a chunk right there. Prepositional phrase, after a few days. Hercules, that's going to be the subject. Fake it, that's your verb. Iter, direct object. Hercules made a journey, he made a trip. Iter is accusative, even though it doesn't look it, because as you know, the nominative and accusative of all neuters is always the same in Latin. In Greek, and the plural always ends in A. Another chunk here, to the town of Stymphalus. Eurystheus is the subject. Imperaverat is the verb. Eurystheus ordered him to, we've got a purpose clause starting here. All right, and it goes all the way over here to the subjunctive, which is in the imperfect. Look, you can see that ERE there. That's purpose. Is that fitting in the camera there? Purpose clause. Perfect. All right. For Eurystheus ordered him to kill the birds of Stymphalus. That's his purpose. That's a purpose clause. These birds, and that's going to be a subject right there, always, had, there's your verb, imperfect there, they had beaks of bronze. And so that is your, kind of going off the camera there, direct object there. All right. And vescebantur. They used to feed upon this ablative here. Now that's kind of weird, but this verb takes an ablative direct object. They would feed on the flesh of people. Genitive plural there, genitive plural. That guy, meaning Hercules, after he came to the place, there's your verb. This is all big chunk here, after postquam, that marks it. After he came to the place, and actually ad locum, to the place, little chunk there, he saw, there's your verb, the lake, direct object. Here's another chunk. In this lake, however, the relative pronoun agrees with its antecedent in number, singular, singular, and gender, masculine, masculine. However, its case, nominative, is determined by its function, subject, in its own clause. Lacu's ablative, but qui is nominative, which was not far from the city. There it is. The birds inhabited. They lived. In other words, the birds lived in this lake.